Hey guys, we're here at the pub still at BD Riley's here in Austin. We're just getting the news that we're signed a new midfielder for all you people whinging about getting a new midfielder. Arthur Melo from Juventus, 26-year-old midfielder. You know, he used to play also at Barcelona. Thoughts, guys?
Never seen him play before.
He worries me because, you know, I like Brazilians with, you know, proper Brazilian names. And after what's happened to Fred at Man United, now we got Arthur at Liverpool.
You know, Arthur has like 8 names, right, in his real name.
I'm sure he has like whatever going on. But
have you seen him play
before? Loan deal, right?
You ever seen him play before?
I can't say that I have noticed him play. I remember seeing a couple of games of Barca, but I couldn't tell you much about.
But you know, being on
him,
on Barcelona, 48 appearances with them, and then going to Juventus, at least there's a a track record of success being with successful teams. You know, this is just somebody from a lower team so he's training with the best. And obviously, you know, when you're making a move at the very end of the transfer window, you're just looking for a body, I guess, especially if it's a loan deal.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you guys know, in our midfield, in Klaus midfield, it takes time to integrate himself, either through a preseason or waiting on the bench for a couple months, right? So what is this role?
What
does this mean to you guys?
I heard about him that he's quite a technical player, and he's like quite good on the ball and stuff like that, which is not really what I think we need. Really, I think we need some legs and someone that can run the pitch. I don't think he's going to be someone that comes in and plays. I'll be surprised if he starts 20 games this year.
I'd be surprised if he starts any games, to be honest.
No,
with you.
I don't think he's started 20 games or barely 20 games for the last 5 years. So we'll see. He hasn't started many. But if Klopp thinks he's right, and the club thinks he's right, then you know they've obviously scouted and they think we need a player like him.
Sure, he's legs, right? He's a body, right, to cover. Because you know, if we get Thiago back in a couple weeks, Keita, you know, Jones came back. So,
when Liverpool make a loan,
where do you put players, right?
Yeah, well, when Liverpool made a loan in the past, it's always sort of been a bit of a last sort of minute, quite a bit of a sort of stopgap type of thing. Yeah. I know everyone's so obsessed about us going and signing a midfielder and stuff like that, and I sort of have changed the way the injuries have sort of gone, and thinking, well, we sort of need some players there, but I don't want us to go and spend a load of money on a player if that's going to potentially blow all the transfer if you can't get like a Bellingham next year, or if you can't get.
And this one's a bit different. We're not talking like a Stephen Coker or Ben Davis or whatnot. I mean, this is someone that's a Brazil international, is a quality player.
He is.
Has had his injury problems. This could work out to be a very, very good move. Really could. And it's a loan deal. Who knows? But
you know, I've seen comments on there like it's a loan deal. This is not the Liverpool way. Like, this is a smart business decision to bring in a player that can plug in the gaps. At this point right now, you're not trying to find a starter in your midfield. You're just covering until everybody gets back. Well, we sign Bellingham in January or next summer.
You're trying to find a quality option and someone that's got a bit of experience as well. Plus, you know, I'm sure he knows all the Brazilian lads we have at the club as well, which helps a great deal with someone settling in. So it could turn out to be a really good signing. I'm sure the YouTube videos make him look like this world-class, sensational, greatest
it goes back to everybody.
But he's a good player.
Everybody's saying, FSG, do something. Get a midfielder in. Does this quiet those people down or no?
No, it won't.
But it's a midfielder coming in, so welcome to the team. That's what I say.
Yeah, maybe. I think having that extra body is good, as you say. Yeah. It reminds me a little bit of sort of like the centre backs and the Konate thing. Mm-hmm. So if you're not going to have the right one, if you're waiting for Konate to come available, and you hadn't say, all right, well, we're going to wait until we actually do it. It's like what I said before. If we've got the money, then we're going to go really big on a midfielder next year that we can't get, which we all presume is going to be Bellingham. Yeah. Then why would you go and spend 40 million this summer on Tielemans?
So I agree with that.
Exactly what we totally what we don't need.
I agree with that partly, but it feels like, because we want to challenge City, we want to win the league, we want to win the Champions League, and we've gone through this a few times now where we're waiting for the right player, and it's hurt us in the season we're currently in when we waited for Verge, we
We've not
went
got
in
many
against
transfers
January,
wrong though, have we?
and we waited for Canate, and we weren't able to solve the centre-back problem, and now we're going through the same with the midfielder, and it feels like we're waiting for Bellingham, so we're going to get. So that's a bit of a concern that we keep pushing that off, and I get waiting for the right player. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but you know, there's
but you're
two people have to
essentially-
negotiate.
You're
You
hurting
can't
the season you're currently in.
You just
you
can't
know?
blame FSG for not doing things.
I'm not
'cause the
blaming
other,
FSG.
No, I know you
I'm
aren't, but
saying that it's
there's
it's not
the other club
greatest
has to
way to do
also
business.
come to the table to do business.
Yeah, but
right?
if you've
So-
got like 2 or 3, like look at Man United for example. If you've got 2 or 3 targets and you only want those 2 or 3 players, and if they don't become available for you, then and they say okay, if there's been a handshake that says right he can be available next summer for 90 million, and they've said right okay, that's fine, and if that is the case, if right now Liverpool would have Keita and they would have Thiago, even 2 of them would have been available, then you would be like okay, it's more the fact that they aren't available and we look so short.
That was the other one we waited for, wasn't it? On Keita, we should have waited a lot longer, I think. Based on how he's done it.
Anyway, we've signed a new midfielder, so maybe Twitter won't melt down today, and we didn't lose last night, so
you know, once he puts on that red shirt, signs on the down line, he's a red. Support him, and other people that they can complain that we didn't get so and so or whatever. For the most part, they don't even know what the market is out there. So I think if he comes in and does a job and he integrates with the Brazilian or Portuguese speaking players, and he can cover the gaps that when we need something off the bench, I think it's a great.
I'm
deal.
thinking about song potential, honestly. I think that's most
sake.
important with Arthur Melo.
Yeah.
Where are we going to go with this? That's what I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to.
Okay.
all right.
Arthur
Should we
Melo.
wrap it?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Cheers.
Come on, Arthur, lad.
Come on, Arthur.
Arthur. Come on, Arthur.